Hey everyone, Alice here with the weekly reading for June 27th to July 3rd. So this is the end of June. Man, is it already the end of June? Holy shit. Okay, so I'll start off here with the sort of astrological forecast. I don't think it's going to be very long. I mean, I look at it because I look at it for me, and I just feel like, I'll just pass it along to you. What it is, it's just, where the planets are, whatever the aspects are, I guess, are transiting and how that is affecting sort of the energy overall, like around everybody. So it's not gonna be like this is how it's going to be. It's just the energy can make people or make you feel more likely to be in this way, especially like moon energy. But it's not it's not like this is what it's gonna be. They're not like predictions or anything like that. This week, though, seems to be a week of, it'll be kind of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. Realizations, hard realizations, and wake up calls, and, more along the lines of realizing maybe you're being a little selfish. When I say you, I mean the general you, that people might be, they don't have to realize that they're being selfish, but it's like almost being put to the test a little bit. Like, are you being selfish here? Are you being self-absorbed kind of thing? Maybe be less self-absorbed. It feels kind of like that. Monday, like the beginning of the week, like Monday and Tuesday is a little bit of like, yes, it is, the energy is there for you to do things for yourself, but it's kind of like, okay, let's sort of plant those seeds, let's start planting seeds for success in the long term. It's a good energy for that. Just basically making plans, plans to do things, not really taking a lot of action here. Oh, yeah, there's a new moon. I forgot. There's a new moon on Tuesday. It's a new moon in Cancer. So new moon in Cancer, that's about, try to be more cooperative with your family and with your friends and, the people around you. Try to maybe be a little less selfish, be more selfless here. It's not that you have to be this way, it's just the energy of the new moon is kind of being like, hey, maybe think less of yourself, maybe think more about other people around you, because Cancer is a very loving energy, but it's a very like unconditional loving type of energy here. So with the new moon, it's like maybe you should start thinking about other people. That's what the new moon is kind of bringing in. It's like, hey, maybe we should all think about other people and not just ourselves here, which, that's always good, to be honest. Thursday, there may be some power struggles going on. The energy is there for power struggles. Friday, it's continuing. Friday, you might feel like you need to have more control, that maybe you don't have a lot of control and you feel like you need to have more control. There's that power struggle again. Maybe there's an energy of kind of like making things up in your mind, like trying to like think, like it's like you might think that somebody is trying to take power from you when they're not, and you're trying to like make them see that this is what you're seeing here when it's just not really what's going on. There's that type of energy around. Although if you can just kind of accept the way that things are, it's like trying to change people's minds, okay, basically. Here near the end of the week, it's almost like, well, I think this way, is like, well, I think this way, and it's like, well, it might be similar to like when somebody says like, oh, I like chocolate ice cream, And then the other person just assumes, well, then you must hate strawberry. It's like, well, no, I just said I like chocolate ice cream. I didn't mean that I hate strawberry. But this person, the other person, is kind of putting their ideals on you because they think that you hate strawberry. But you're like, it's that type of energy that could be around near the end of the week on Friday. Although it kind of evens out a little bit on Saturday, where maybe people are being a little more understanding. The energy's there to be more understanding. Even on Friday, near the end of the week, if you just kind of, accept that this person is just going to be the way that they are, this is just how they're going to think, and it's like, well, I can't do anything about that because I can't control everybody else. Things will be easier for you. I mean, in general, things will be easier for you if you think that way, but Saturday, the energy is there to feel that way. There's also a window of opportunity on Saturday. It's quite late in the evening, at least here for me in the Eastern time zone. It's like from 11 p.m. and like to like 6 in the morning the next day on Sunday. But it is a window of opportunity if you want to start something more socially. So if you want to start a conversation with somebody, it's quite late to start a conversation, but if you want to start talking with somebody or start some sort of social activity, there is an opportunity, window of opportunity there, but it is kind of late. But before that, the energy there might be a little choppy. But after during the window of opportunity and then afterwards, it does seem to sort of ease up a lot more, which is kind of what Saturday, Sunday seems to be all about. The energy there is kind of like wake up calls here. Accept what you've done, accept what has been, accept what is what you can do about the situation here. Try not accepting that maybe you've been thinking immaturely, maybe you've been acting immaturely. It's kind of just sort of thinking about how you've been acting, that maybe it wasn't the best. I mean, you don't have to be, obviously everybody has free will, but that's just the energy is there, that if you find yourself thinking in that way, it's because the energy is there to kind of pull you in that direction a little bit. So yeah, basically, this week is not the best of weeks. It's a little rough, but it kind of ends on sort of a high note, I guess. More of a self-reflection type of week, it seems to be. It can be a little difficult here. So yeah. The reading. So I'm gonna do the weekly reading. It is gonna be a little different. They always seem to be different. I mean, honestly, these past couple of days, I've been thinking about how did I want to do the weekly reading. I had absolutely no idea. And then I woke up today and it was just in my head. How are you going to do the reading? This is how it's going to be. I'm like, okay, fine. Yeah, I do it. I'll do it I'll do it that way. It's not like I get messages or anything. I just kind of go with it. It's like, okay, if it pops into my head, I'm just going to go with it. So that's what's going to happen here. We're going to go through Aries through Pisces, and we'll see what's going on for you this week, or within the next basically 7 days, if you can put it that way, because technically this reading's timeless. So whenever you find it is when you're meant to find it. Same with whenever I post it is when it was meant to be posted. I don't know about that, but really whenever you do watch it and find it, then that's when you're meant to find it, that there may be a message in here for you somewhere. Just keep in mind that these are general readings. They're not personal readings, so not everything may apply to your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force things into your situation if it doesn't make sense or if you're not feeling it. Now, if you're feeling it and it doesn't really make sense, then, it can be future influence. So maybe just keep it in mind for the future. But energy changes and it's flexible and everybody has free will and it's fluid and, sometimes, right now, because I draw on the current energy, that's what's there, but it can change. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you enjoy these readings, or you find them entertaining or helpful in any way, I do appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That helps me do more of the channel, and you get to be notified when I post new readings up, which I try to do as frequently as I can. I will be doing the July monthly readings soon-ish, so they will be up soon-ish. So there's that, I guess, to look forward to. All right. Yes, you can check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. I'm just thinking I mean, you could check Mercury. Oh, is Neptune going in retrograde? It is. I don't know. Just you check any sign that you feel drawn to. I mean, it really has nothing to do like with astrology. So, I mean, just check whatever you want to check, whatever you feel drawn to. You know, they're just identifiers. I'll be honest. It's just to help me split up the energy a bit. Okay. Yeah. So let's get started. Okay, Cancer, let's see what's going on for you this week. Let's see what's going on in the current energies for Cancer. Star in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, we have Death, and we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Ten of Cups as your overall energy. Okay, I was like, where is this Ten of Cups coming from? Oh, so your overall energy here is emotional satisfaction, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to come by. You had to go through a lot with the Tower here. You know, this is something had to be destroyed here in order for you to feel this Ten of Cups. Now, I'm not entirely sure if you're feeling this or if this is just you figuring out what you want, figuring out what what would satisfy you, what would be that happiness for you. You know, this is like, what would be my ultimate fantasy here in a connection? What is it that I want in a connection? Like, what is it that I really want that would make me happy here? This is your overall energy. The Six of Pentacles in reverse here. This is what's going on this week. I'll be honest, it's kind of lopsided. Whatever's going on this week, it's not an equal give and take. There's a bit of a power struggle going on here. Not gonna lie. This is what's leading up to that. We have the Star in reverse and we have the Seven of Swords. There's something here that you weren't very hopeful about here, that you had kind of lost your hope and trust in. It feels like there's something here that you just kind of there's a loss of trust here for some reason. I don't know what it is. You're just not trusting what you once had hoped for, and that has led you to, you know, there's a power struggle here. There's an imbalance, feeling like you can't give, feeling, you know, like that maybe you've taken too much here. And where this is leading to is Death and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's leading to change. It's leading to some sort of change and transformation here in how you view basically independence here. You know, basically how you view the things that give you joy and pleasure, the things that make you feel free here. There's a change here. There's a change in your freedom here, because you might feel a little bit more restricted here, or it can be that There's a change that you don't want to be, single anymore. Because I feel here, your energy here is, I know what I want now. I know what I want in a connection, in a relationship here. And this Six of Pentacles in reverse, this power struggle here, not really giving enough, not maybe taking more, or not giving or taking enough here. There's, you're not, it's like your needs aren't being met here. And this is sort of facilitating this change here, that maybe you don't want to be single here, possibly, or, I mean, I guess, but it's like there is a change, like a transformation, letting something go here. Letting something go. I really don't know. You know what? I'm actually going to clarify this Nine of Pentacles, because I'm like, there's a lot going on there. Because the Nine of Pentacles means a lot, and because I don't know what comes after it, and I'm just like, okay, change, fine, letting something go, moving on. I do want to know more about this Nine of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords in reverse, Strength, and the Empress. Okay, no, I see here. So it may be letting go of overindulging here, letting go of this me attitude here, because the Empress is more giving. The Empress is more of a giving energy, more supportive, more nurturing, more loving here. And I feel this, it's like it's like almost like wanting to be more this Empress energy here, less self-centered, less it's about me here, because you may have put your foot in your mouth here. You may have said things that you didn't mean to say here, because perhaps you were feeling a little insecure here, or a little less confident here. And it's like you said something because you needed to say it here. I feel like it did come from a good place, but it was selfish here. And I feel like you're letting go of those tendencies here to overindulge in doing things here without really thinking of the consequences of your actions here. It almost feels like also it's because you're a little bit afraid of what might happen as well. So it's like, okay, I need to stop doing that, because there's a little bit of a hesitation there, like being afraid of doing that again here. I'm going to just clarify the Seven of Swords as well. Okay. Ace of Swords, Five of Wands in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. There's something here that you don't trust, and it's someone here. I don't know if this is you or somebody else, but there's like I don't trust this here, because it's like this person, maybe their emotions it's like they're hot and cold here. Like one day, they're very friendly to you, and then the next day they're like really cold to you, and you're like, where do I stand? So you have a hard time trusting this person here, because you want to know the truth here. You want to know why they fight with you. Why do they fight you on this? Yeah, because like It's like, yeah, Six of Pentacles. You just want things to be even here. You want things to be even here. But this person, like, this person does have feelings here for you, but it's like, it's off. Like, there's something off. Like, they might not share those feelings. You know, they might be very, like, they definitely don't share these feelings with you. They're there, but they're just, like, emotionally immature about it. And you don't trust it. You don't trust it. That's why you're losing hope, because you don't trust it here. You want the Six of Pentacles. You want, you know, things to be equal here. You want things to move forward and be equal here. But you don't trust it because you don't understand why this person fights you on things. You know, why they don't, you know, because I feel like when they're in their moods, when they're in a moody, you know, a mood, why are you always in a mood? You know, they fight you on things here, and it leaves things like, you know, it's a power struggle. It's like, okay, so what do you want? Like, I feel like that's kind of going on this week here. All right, so where's this 10 Cups coming from? Yes, the Tower. Where's this Tower coming from? Okay, Two of Pentacles. So something that you were trying to figure out here in your life that you were juggling with, something had to give here. It could have had to do with a very deep soul connection here. I'm not saying that this is what you had to give here. It's like the deep soul connection here is like, is what... Here, I'll just put this out here so I can explain. So I can explain without holding on to it. The Six of Swords. This is getting away from a situation in order to have more of the to gain clear perceptions. You know, it's like I need to take a step back here so I can see what's going on here. That's what this energy is. And then that allowed you to see this connection here. To see, you know, I feel like you already knew this connection, but you saw the lovers. You saw this deep connection here, but it's like now, okay, so the Two of Pentacles here, this is like kind of the main thing. This is the main thing that drives the Tower here, because the Two of Pentacles in reverse, that's like, that is like, I couldn't make up my mind, but I had to choose something. You know, this is like trying to balance things out in your life. It can be trying to balance out two connections, possibly, or just trying to balance between the lover's connection here and something else in your life here, and something's got to give, and something had to give. Maybe it was two people, you know, it can be two people, and maybe one of them just didn't work out, and you know, it all came crumbling down, you know, it all just burned to the ground, all the truth came out. But with that truth came the realization here of, what is it that I want from a connection? You know, the realization of, I know now, I know what it is, I know how to get, like, I know what my happiness is, I know where my happiness lies. And with that, that's your energy here for this week, Cancer. And that's why, you know, it's such a power struggle here, because you're like, why can't you just tell me, you know, how you feel? Like, why you're like, you're trying to understand, why does this person fight with you? And it's hard to trust this person here. It's hard to, like, even trust the process here. It's the Star here, you know, can be destiny and, you know, things like that. And it's like, it's hard to trust that. It's hard to trust because it's like what you know, or you're trying to understand, you know, because this person fights with you. You know, they keep fighting here with you. But, you know, if it keeps going, there is something it's got to give. Something is going to be let go here. You know, something, you're going to get over it. You're going to get over something here, something selfish here. Something, yeah, okay. Okay. Let's move on. Otherwise, I will be there forever. So let's see. Let's see what you can expect from this situation. We'll use Lenormand. And this is more of a literal thing. So what can we expect to happen this week in this situation here? So this is based on the Six of Pentacles. This power struggle energy. You know, am I giving too much? Or am I giving too little? Or am I taking too much, giving too little? Like, it's hard to figure out. It's hard to figure out for you how much you should give and how much you should take. You know, it's very, you know, yeah. Okay, so we have the dice. We have the birds. Why am I putting them here? Okay, well, I guess I'm putting them here. We have the lilies, we have garden, and we have mountain. I don't know why, for some reason, when I was putting lilies and garden down, I was just thinking that's a lot of flowers. But it's not a lot of flowers. I don't know why I associated these with flowers. I associated these, I guess, with this, and then my mind was like, that's a lot of flowers. And I put garden down. I'm like, that's a lot of flowers. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? That's a lot of flowers. They're not flowers. Maybe I thought they were butterflies or something. I don't know. My brain's weird. All right, so what can we expect here? Well, the center card here is lilies. This is about satisfaction, contentment, calmness, peace. Peace lilies. So that's good. This is good, sort of, because we'll get to this. So things are beginning here. There's a risk. A risk is being taken here to talk. It's risky. This is a risky conversation here. I don't know why. I don't know what the risk is in this, but this is a risky conversation that's happening here. But the conversation is going to mellow out. You know, it's going to, you're going to be satisfied with the conversation, even though it seems kind of risky. It's a gamble to have this conversation here. But it is going to mellow out. It is a playful conversation. It's very lighthearted. No serious discussions here. So I feel like that's where the contentment comes in. It's calm. It's fine here. And I feel like this leads to this is socializing. The garden is, you know, something socializing, something in public. But here's the thing. There is a problem here, and that's why I'm like, because the mountain is here, and mountain is, there's an obstacle here. There's something that is blocking you. There may be something that is blocking you from socializing. So perhaps you can have a conversation, you can talk to each other, and that's fine and everything. But when it comes to doing something together, there's a block here. There's an obstacle in the way. I don't know what this is. There's a social, I don't know what this is, but you know what this is because it's very public. Okay. It's very out in the open here. So whatever this obstacle is, it's very out in the open here. I don't see a lot of bad things here. This is the only really negative, energy here. The rest of it is either neutral or positive. It's, the main energy here is the peace lilies here, the calmness, the content. I feel like things are going to be fine this week with this, even though, yes, it's a power struggle here. You don't really know if you're giving too much or if you're taking too much or if you're not giving enough. Try not to worry too much about that because this seems to be kind of fine here. Okay, let's see what the external energies are like for you, Cancer, this week. So this is the energies around you. It might, like, it has something to do with you, but it's not like directly to do with you. So this is something that's going on around you that has some sort of relation to you. It's external energy, so you can't control it, but it can have, it can affect you. Coffin, occupation. Ooh. Oh, distant horizon. Oh, high honor. Oh, great fortune. This is interesting. So there's somebody around you who has quit their job. They're like, I'm done with my job. I'm quitting my job. I have big plans here. I have big plans here of what I want to do here. This can be somebody maybe who wants to start their own business. Whatever it is, they've been thinking about this for quite some time. They have big dreams here. Big dreams here. These dreams, they have dreams of being recognized. This is somebody who dreams of possibly fame, possibly fortune. Somebody who wants to be seen. Somebody who wants to be noticed, somebody who wants to kind of make it big. This can be somebody who wants to be like, I don't know, the next big influencer or something, or they want to be a celebrity of some sort. It feels like this person wants to be a celebrity. But here's the thing, the opportunity is here for them. This person probably will succeed. I'm going to be honest with you. So if there's somebody around you who has just quit their job and is like, I am going to start my own business, or I'm going to go after my dreams here to be whatever, I want to be, world famous artist, I want to be world famous rapper, singer, actor, actress, whatever it is, this person probably will succeed. So I don't know what this means, but perhaps this person maybe, don't forget your roots kind of thing, because I feel like this person is just starting off, and you're going to be very surprised, I feel, that this person, oh, maybe it won't be. Maybe there's somebody that actually has the charisma and the talent to actually do this. But it does feel like this is going to happen for them. Their dream is going to come true here, and they're going to be recognized for it. And it's like, I knew you when you just quit your job. I don't know. That's really weird. But that's your external energy that's around you. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Just leave it. All right, let's see what advice or guidance Spirit has for you, Cancer, and then we'll wrap this up. What's the advice or guidance that Spirit has for Cancer for this week? Okay. Death in reverse. 4 swords in reverse. Ace of Swords. With the Knight of Pentacles below here. So this is your overall energy. And overall, I do feel take things slow, take things one step at a time here. The advice here is try not to let your mind run away with you. Try not to get too antsy, too restless here. It's okay. Take it slow. It's okay. Take it one step at a time here. You don't have to like not move forward, but like just like I said, take it slow. Because you might be feeling kind of restless here. Your mind might be racing. A lot of things might be going through your mind here. Everything that's underneath here, the 7 of Swords and the Star and all that. I do feel part of this energy here, like having a hard time trusting this energy, trusting, having faith and hope here. I do feel part of it is because you're letting your mind race and you're not really taking time to breathe. Like take a time out. This is like take a time out to breathe here. What you should be embracing here is that things are temporary. Okay, not everything is set in stone here. That's this is what I get from Death in reverse. Things change. Things can change, things can transform, but it's not permanent. Things aren't set in stone here. And you might be thinking in this way and thinking that oh my gosh, what if like I fuck things up like forever? I'm like, no, it's not permanent. Take it slow, take a deep breath, meditate even. You might just be trying to do too much here. But just keep in mind here. Now what you should avoid here, you don't have to avoid the Ace of Swords here, but it will hold you back here. Ace of Swords can be about thinking. Again, it feels like really what Spirit is trying to say here is try not to overthink things. Try not to overthink about things that you think are over. It's temporary. Things are temporary. It's not set in stone. Even this reading isn't set in stone. Energy is very fluid. Things can change. People have free will. So try not to get so in your head. It's like, it's not in your head, but it's like racing around, trying to do too much here. Your mind's just thinking. When you try to sleep and you can't shut your brain off. It's like try to shut your brain off, trying to do something, slow down here. Oh, okay, here you are thinking. Yeah, it is. It's all in your head here. It's all in your head here with the Ace of Swords. Slow down, one step at a time. Take a deep breath. It's not over. Things, it's not set in stone. Just one step at a time. All right. So that's your reading, Cancer. Thanks for watching. Good luck this week. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye.